Have you ever wondered what purification actually means in regards to humans? You know what, I had some ideas on this. Maybe I needed certain habits, thoughts, certain actions, maybe certain things made me a pure person and certain things didn't. And you know what, I thought maybe do I need to get rid of all of my earthly possessions and go off into the mountains to make myself pure? Do I need some type of water to drink or to bathe in? I had all these questions, so we're gonna take a look at what purification actually means when it comes to us, how it actually works, and how can you make the best of it for yourself and your life as well. So check it out. So we're gonna start off with an example of a couple of bowls, and we're gonna take a look at these. And these are not just some ordinary bowls, these are two fish bowls. So we're gonna draw some little fishies in here. We're gonna draw another little fishy here, swimming around. So with these two little fishes, we know that these fishes are in water. So we're gonna take a look at one of these and we're gonna say that, you know what? This is what their water looks like. Oh my gosh. What's going on here? Somebody didn't clean this bowl and this water has stuff inside of it. Whatever it is, it's definitely not just water. So this fish is swimming around in this water that's probably a bit dirty, contaminated with a bunch of other things, and we're looking at it and we're wondering what's going on here. How is this fish even living? How does it feel right now? And we can say that, you know what? This is probably not the best environment for this fish to live in. I don't know if it's even happy. We don't even know if the fish is aware that it's not living in a nice, clean environment, but we just know that it's probably not having the best time here. And you know what? Even if maybe it might see something off in the distance, like a little toy inside the fish tank, it might not even be able to recognize it. And it might have some feelings of, what is that? It might feel worried about this object over here because it can't really see what's going on. And it's a bit of a struggle for this fish to be in this environment continuously day after day, and it's not living its best life. And we can call this one A and then B, and we look over here to our second fish tank and we see this second fish in pure water. What is it able to do in this pure water? Basically anything that it wants because it's living its best life. It's swimming freely. It has no obstructions of vision, or it can't feel all of these toxins in the water going through itself. This is probably a very happy fish and it's enjoying its time, feeling very free and easy. And this one might not be the best. And this is what it's like to see a fish in pure water versus water that is not so pure. So we're also going to take a look at how this applies to a human as well. We have our two detailed drawings of human beings here, and we're going to move on from our fish example, but we're going to use that fish in that fish bowl to represent what it's like as a human being, and we're going to say that the water that that fish was living in is in relation to our body, our physical body. We have our body and we use it. We are not the hand, we're not the finger or the fingernail. We have these things and we use them and we live in this body, and we can say that the fish in the fish tank is our consciousness. It's the soul aspect of us, the spirit side that gives us life and makes us human. So we can use that example for our human examples here, and we're gonna take a look at these two and how they relate to us. So we can say that, you know what, when we look at a person, we can't always see everything that's going on. We can see certain things, we can see their physical body, but there's certain things that we can't see, and that would be things like their emotions. Maybe we can see a little bit of emotion on their face, but we can't know what's going inside their head, what they're thinking, and we can't really tell what they're with our eyes. We can't tell their vibration. We can feel their vibration, we can feel that, and what is that? That has something to do with their aura. Their aura is their magnetic field, their energy field that is all around them at all times. And this field has to do with what's going on with their body and what's happening at that given moment. And what this shows is that sometimes we can tell that when somebody walks into a room or we meet somebody, we instantly either we want to talk to that person, we want to get to know them and be best friends with them, or sometimes we can tell that, you know what, I might not really want to meet this person. I'm going to do anything that I can to stay away. They give me a bad vibe. And this aura is proven. There's Kirlian photography that shows that everything has an aura. We as people have an aura too. So we're going to look at these two auras. And this person right here doesn't have an aura that's ideal. This kind of person that you want to stay from. We kind of call this person an energy vampire because they will suck your energy and they will take your energy and they don't care. They are within themselves in this energy field and they're not really life-giving. They're more life-sucking. And why is it that this person is like this? Well, there's a couple things. There's stress. Stress accumulates in the body, in the nervous system. The nervous system is a beautiful thing, but over time, from the point that we're born up until now, wherever we are, the nervous system has been collecting information, emotions, everything that has happened, all the experiences of our life. The nervous system stores it. And from those experiences, from when we were a child even, way back then, those get stored in our nervous system, whether we think it on the surface of our mind, which we probably don't, but they are deep rooted inside of our body. And those things that happen can be traumatic and they can have lasting impressions on us that we still take around with us today. So those are some of the stresses that we may have in our body, and those are also traumas that leave those lasting impressions on our body, and they don't really serve any good purpose for us today. So in example A, this person is walking around with so much trauma and stress on the body, it's not allowing them to be free. Just like that fish in that fish tank, it is clouded, it is having a hard time living in itself, and it can't really be free. But then we're gonna look at what it looks like when we are free and how our aura, our vibration plays into that. When we have our nervous system free of all these things, our body and mind and spirit are free to function as they should be. And what does this like? This is like that person that, you know what, you can't really get this person down. This is the kind of person that everybody wants to meet. They are just always having a good time. And they are energy giving. They are always giving energy. They make other people feel good. And people want to be around a person like this. Why? Because stress, nowhere to be found. Traumas have been erased. And guess what? That fish in that fishbowl is free to swim around and be its true self. So just like ourselves, our consciousness is free to flow through us and be itself. So we're going to take a look at an example of how we can purify and make the best of ourselves. How do we purify? Do I need to get rid of all of my earthly possessions and seclude myself and just leave this physical world and go off into the mountains? Is that what we need to do? Do I need a special type of water for this? How do I purify myself? You know what? We have a couple of examples here as well. Diet, exercise, thoughts. Those are all things that are going to help our body to purify it so that we can be our true self. There's a reason why we feel good after we think positive thoughts and do our exercises and we start getting healthier. There's a reason for that. It's because we're becoming more of our true self. But there's another example here. And how does our meditation practice help us purify our body and let our consciousness shine through? Well, for this, we're going to take a look at an example, and we're going to draw ourselves here on the physical plane. We are here, and we're going to draw the ocean of consciousness that runs deep. So we're going to have things here like our job, the work that we do that we love. We're going to have our family. We're going to have our toys. We're gonna have things that we enjoy here on this physical world. And how do we purify ourselves? What does this actually mean? Well, we're gonna do our meditation practice, and we're gonna get deeper and deeper into our thoughts using our mantra. We take our mantra, we go down, and what do we get when we go all the way down? We take this, we go. What do we experience down here, and how does it apply to purification? Well, here is where we experience our true self. This is what it means to experience our true self within, to go to the deepest part of us. We get to the self. And this is 100% the self. And we leave behind all these things, our physical world, and we, for a moment, for our meditation practice of the day, we go to our true self, this energy giving field that is all abundant, that will supply us with all the energy, creativity that we would ever need. We go here, we come back up, and guess what? What happens? We become that person with that great aura, and we enjoy all of these things so much more. These become richer to us. So just like in that fishbowl, we get rid of the stress, the trauma, the cloudiness, the vagueness that's out there in our lives, and everything becomes crystal clear and that much more rich. And it's not that it wasn't there before, not that, you know, the world hasn't changed, but we have changed within. We have cleared our perception, and we can see so clearly. The trees become greener, and everything is just that much more enjoyable when we purify. So I hope this video helps. Let me know what you thought of it, and what this purification process means to you and what you think of it. Drop a comment, let me know. Take care and have a great day.